Your boss humiliates you in front of everyone, takes credit for your work, steals your ideas. The whole room goes quiet. Everyone's watching. Will you crack? Most people defend themselves. Big mistake. They argue back, get emotional, show weakness. That's exactly what the narcissist wants. Your reaction feeds them, gives them power, makes them stronger. But what if you could flip the script? What if their attacks made them look foolish instead of you? Here's what separates winners from everyone else. 5 simple behaviors that destroy narcissists instantly. These work with bosses, coworkers, family members, anyone who tries to control you. You don't need therapy. You don't need confrontation. You don't need HR. You need strategy. Ancient Romans faced the same manipulators. Marcus Aurelius dealt with senators who played mind games, backstabbers who smiled while plotting. Same tactics, different century. Here's how they won, and how you will too. Know your enemy, how narcissists work. Want to beat them? First, understand how they think. Narcissists need 3 things: your attention, your emotions, control over you. Take these away, they collapse. But here's what most people miss. Narcissists aren't confident. They're terrified. Their whole identity depends on being better than you, smarter than you, more important than you. That's why they attack. Your success threatens their fake image. Watch their moves. They gaslight you. That never happened. They steal credit. I thought of that first. They embarrass you publicly. Why didn't you think of this? These aren't random attacks. They're planned, calculated, designed to make you react. Here's their trap. You try to prove them wrong. You defend yourself. You explain why you're right. That's exactly what they want. Your coworker takes credit for your project. You confront them. They act confused. I never said it was mine. You're too sensitive. That's gaslighting. They rewrite reality, make you question yourself, doubt your memory. Most people fall for it. They argue back, show evidence, get emotional. Wrong move. Here's what narcissists really want: your reaction, your anger, your defense. Why? Because emotions make you look weak, unstable, unprofessional. Your boss yells at you. Your report is garbage. You wasted everyone's time. The room gets tense. Everyone stares. Most people defend immediately. Actually, the data shows. Or, that's not fair. You just took their bait. Notice what happened. They attacked you. You defended. Now they flip the script. You're the problem, not them. They're masters at this, making you look like the aggressor when they started the fight. They're testing you, seeing how much you'll take. Every emotional reaction teaches them your triggers, your weaknesses, your breaking point. The coworker who interrupts you, they're not just rude, they're showing dominance, proving your words don't matter, testing if you'll fight back. Talk louder? You look desperate. Stay quiet? You look weak. That's their game. No-win scenarios. Every option makes you look bad. But here's what they don't expect. Someone who doesn't play by their rules. Someone who changes the game entirely. Weapon 1. Strategic silence. When they attack, you pause. 3 full seconds. I know it feels forever. But here's what happens in those 3 seconds. Your brain switches from emotional mode to logical mode. Your heart rate slows. Your voice becomes steady. You regain control. Meanwhile, they're expecting instant reaction, defense, anger. You're giving them nothing. Your boss screams at you. Your presentation was terrible. How did you get this job? Everyone stares. Don't defend. Sit quietly. Eye contact. Count to 3, then respond calmly. What specific changes would help? Watch their confusion. They expected defense, anger, justification. You gave them nothing. Now they have to engage with work, not attack your character. Here's what happens next. They look unreasonable. You look professional. The room notices the difference. Strategic silence isn't passive, it's control. You choose when to respond. That's real power. But practice this. 3 seconds feels like 30 when someone's attacking you. Count slowly. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Your colleague says, "You always mess things up." Pause. Count. Then respond. Which specific issue should I address first? They wanted you to defend your competence. You asked for actionable feedback instead. Here's the bonus. Silent pauses make them uncomfortable. They're used to immediate reactions. Your calm throws them off balance. Most narcissists will either escalate or back down during your pause. Either way, you stay calm. Either way, you win. Weapon 2. Facts only. Strip all emotion from your words. Only speak facts. No feelings, no opinions, just data. This drives narcissists crazy. They want emotional reactions. You're giving them spreadsheet responses. Your coworker says, "You never follow through. You're unreliable." Don't defend your character. That's their trap. Instead, the Johnson report was submitted Tuesday at 3 p.m. The Miller analysis finished Thursday. Which deliverable needs attention? See what you didn't do? No arguing about reliability. No character defense. Just facts. They can't argue with timestamps. They wanted emotions. You gave spreadsheet data. Here's another example. Your friend says, "You're so selfish. You never think about others." Wrong response. "That's not true. I'm very caring." Right response. "I brought dinner last Tuesday. I helped with your move on Saturday. What specific support do you need?" Notice the pattern. You're not defending your character. You're listing verifiable actions, then redirecting to solutions. This works because facts don't have feelings. Data doesn't get offended. Numbers don't take things personally. Your narcissist boss says, "Your team hates working with you." Don't argue about likability. Respond. "The team completed 3 projects ahead of schedule this month. Client satisfaction is at 94%. What metrics would improve performance?" You just turned a personal attack into a business discussion. They look petty. You look professional. Weapon 3. The redirect. Never defend false accusations. Always redirect to real issues. This is psychological jujitsu. You're using their attack energy against them. They say, "You're always late." Don't defend your punctuality. Redirect. What outcome needs attention? Your friend attacks you publicly. You never listen. You only care about yourself. Don't explain how good you listen. Redirect. What would you like to discuss? Here's the power. You refuse to play defense. You force them to engage productively, or reveal they have no real issue. Most narcissists quit here. They wanted drama, not problem solving. But some will persist. They'll keep throwing accusations. Here's how to handle rapid-fire attacks. "You're irresponsible, unreliable, and selfish." Don't address each accusation. That's their trap. One redirect handles everything. What specific outcome would you like to see? They might get frustrated. "You're not listening. You never take responsibility." Stay calm. Redirect again. "I want to understand your concern. What would resolve this?" You're like a martial arts master. Every attack gets redirected. You never push back. You never resist. You just redirect their energy. This works because most narcissist attacks are really complaints in disguise. They're frustrated about something real, but they attack your character instead of addressing the real issue. When you redirect, you're cutting through their drama, getting to what they actually want. Most of the time, it's something reasonable. But sometimes, they have no real issue. They just wanted to attack you. The redirect reveals this. They look foolish. You look focused. Weapon 4. Clear boundaries. Set limits without explaining. No long reasons. No apologies. Just clear lines. I don't discuss work after 6 p.m. Period. Not. I don't discuss work after 6 p.m. because I need balance and family time matters. Just the boundary. Your colleague interrupts meetings. After the meeting. I need to finish my points without interruption. I'll pause for questions at the end. Then do exactly that. Notice what you're not doing. Not explaining why interrupting is rude. Not asking permission. Not justifying your need to speak. They'll test this immediately. They'll interrupt again. Here's where people fail. They explain again. Get frustrated. Wrong move. You stop talking mid-sentence. Look at them calmly. Wait. Then continue. As I was saying. Weapon 5. Document everything. Keep records. Every interaction. Every decision. Every agreement. When they gaslight you, pull out facts. They claim Friday deadline when you know it was Monday. You check your notes. My records from Tuesday show Monday at 2 p.m. Here's what was discussed. This kills gaslighting. Can't rewrite history when there's proof. Your boss changes requirements constantly. Blames you for not meeting new standards. Start every project with email confirmation. Based on our talk, here are the deliverables and timeline. Please confirm. When they change everything, here's the original scope we agreed on. What changes are needed? How does this affect timeline? They can't argue with their own written words. Why this works, the psychology. Narcissists are emotional vampires. They feed on your reactions. Remove the emotional supply. They lose interest fast. When you use silence instead of defense, you don't give drama. When you stick to facts instead of emotions, you refuse their game. When you redirect instead of defend, you control the conversation. This isn't avoiding conflict. It's controlling how conflict works. Real power comes from unshakable calm, not volume, not drama. Every behavior removes their weapons. They can't use your emotions if you don't share them. They can't gaslight if you have records. They can't control the story if you control your responses. The narcissist moves on to easier targets, people who react predictably, people who defend themselves, people who play by their rules. But here's what to expect first. They'll escalate before they quit. When narcissists realize their tactics aren't working, they panic. They'll try harder manipulation, louder attacks, more dramatic scenes. This is called an extinction burst, like a broken vending machine. You stop feeding it coins, so it shakes harder before shutting down. Your narcissist boss might publicly attack you more viciously. Your coworker might spread rumors. Your friend might give you the silent treatment. Don't break here. This escalation means you're winning. They're desperate. Stick to your 5 weapons. They'll burn out fast. You become unmanipulatable. That's executive presence. That's real power. Your next move. Master these 5 weapons. Narcissists lose power over you instantly. Start with strategic silence. It's the foundation. Which weapon will you try first? Tell me in the comments. I'll show you advanced techniques that separate amateurs from executives. Subscribe for more ancient wisdom that works in modern battles. Executive by day, Stoic always.